Hari Om. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Namostute Vyasa Visala Buddhe Pullarabindaya Tapatra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipa. Om Dhyanamoolam Gururmurti Pujamulam Gururpadam Mantramulam Gururvakyam Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Bande Paramanandamadhavam. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai, Sachidananda Bhagavan ki jai, Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, Gita Mata ki jai. Hari Om. We are yet visualizing the glorious infinite form of cosmic personalities, Lord Krishna. Arjuna was wonderstruck, he was overwhelmed with ecstasy and he was unable to talk properly, and he now explained what does he see. It is Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Arjuna said, Pasyami devam stava deva dehe sarvam tatha bhuta vishesha sanghan brahmanami sam kamalasanastham rishimsta sarvanuraganscha divyan. Arjuna said, I see whatever he saw, he is explaining. I see all the gods. How many you know the number of population of gods? Do you know? 33 crores of gods, 33 crore devata. And all are there present in that cosmic form. Pasyami devam stava deva dehe sarvam tathari bhuta vishesha sanghan. O God, in thy body, and also hosts of various classes of beings. You know how many types of beings are there? 84 lakhs of species of beings. 84 lakh yoni species. Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Various classes of beings. Brahman, the Lord, seated on the lotus, all the sages and the celestial serpents, Vasuki, Anant, Takshak, etc. They have also different species and they have different dynasties. All are present in that form because it is cosmic form. Everything at a glance in one. Arjuna describes his own experience of the cosmic form in this and the following verses 15 to 31st slokas. Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan, hosts of various classes of beings, both animate and inanimate. Those numerous entities are in thy cosmic form like hairs on the human body, hairs in the human body. How many hairs you have, can you count? Innumerable, uncountable, unimaginable. Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Brahma, the four-faced, the Lord of all creatures, the Creator, is seated in the center of the earth lotus and the Meru, which forms the thalamus, as it were, of the earth lotus. Brahmanamisham kamalasthanatham. Kamal, we have discussed how it is, why it is taken to be so sacred, so auspicious, because this is the first flower which is cause for the creation. It is the water, and the water is nothing but the life principle. Of course, life principle starts from air, fire, and it gasifies in the water. We see the visible evolution of life in water. But in air and fire, the basic principles of life, oxygen and all these are present in air and fire also. So they are called also Pavakaha Jivanaha. Their name also is life in Sanskrit. Jivan means air, fire, water, all three. So they are the basic life principles. So Kamal, where the life principle starts evolving or expressing itself in the form of the flower, and that is from the navel of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu is all-pervasive life principle in the water. He is sleeping in the water means he is present in every particle of water. Sleeping means hidden. Where is Swamiji? Swamiji is sleeping in his bedroom, don't disturb him. Means he is hidden inside. So this is how Kamal is also the representative of Lord Vishnu, life principle, and therein appears the Creator Brahma, the essence of the flower. Then it becomes the fruit and seed, and that becomes the primordial seed of the creation, that is the Brahma, the seed form. And when it blooms, when it manifests, the creation is before you. When the seed germinates, you see the growth of the tree. So, lotus is so important and the root cause of the creation, the flower. Flower means expression. The bud is unexpressed, unmanifested, and when it blooms, it is manifestation. So flower is the root cause of the creation. Kamalasanastham, the Brahmanamisam Kamalasanastham. Brahma, the Lord, seated on the lotus. All the sages and the celestial serpents. Serpents are of different species. Every species is present there because they are in the creation. They are called beings, creatures, created mentally by the Creator. All these are mental hallucination. Only dream. We are the dream objects of the dreamer Brahma, the Creator. And he is also one among the innumerable creators who are in the dream of the absolute unmanifested being. Nobody can have any idea of this. It's very hard to have such ideas. Now Arjuna is trying to express little about it. How does he see the cosmic form? Hosts of various classes of beings, both inanimate and animate, those numerous entities are in the cosmic form like hairs of the human body, uncountable, unimaginable. Loma nit brahma. In Ramayana, he explains the cosmic form of Rama. In every hair ends, innumerable creations are hanging. That is the cosmic form of Rama. Shown to Kausalya also, and to Sati also, and to many others. Brahma, the four-faced, the Lord of all creatures, is seated in the center of the earth lotus. Earth is nothing but the mud or the extract of the impurities of the water. When you keep little water, ordinary water, not Ganga water, Ganga water you will not find any dirt. But in other waters, if you keep in a plastic or glass bottle, you see after a few days there will be some accumulation of little mud in the bottom of the bottle. That is there in the water. And that's how in innumerable ages the water produces this earth as the dirt of the water. And so the imagination goes as the incarnation of Lord Vishnu in the form of the great pig, Mahabaraha, and it picks it up on its mouth and places firmly on the water. In the incarnation of pig of Lord Vishnu. So in this way, earth is nothing but the expression of life principle of the water. So that is similar to the lotus. Now are you able to find the similarities? Earth is nothing but the expression of water, manifestation of water. And same is the case with lotus flower. So these beings on the earth, earthly beings, mundane objects, they are nothing but the creatures of Creator Brahma in gross form. Brahma, the four-faced, the Lord of all creatures, is seated in the center of the earth lotus, and the Meru which forms the thalmas as it were of the earth lotus. Meru is the karnikas, the pollen tubes, where Brahma is seated, the Creator. Sages such as Vasishtha, 7 great saints, sages, we have described it before. Serpents such as Vasuki and Anant and Tachyak and many others are there. They are celestial beings. They have supernatural powers. They can take any form at their will. So it is held by many people that serpents are not earthly beings. They are aliens. They have come from other planes. Their plane is known as क्या है वो? दीप, हाँ? कालिया नाग को भेज दिया ना लड़ कृष्णा, जाओ तो रम्यक द्वीप, हाँ, the beautiful island. It is somewhere in this cosmos. We don't know anything about this beautiful universe. You see, sometimes these NASA people, they show something. They are so colorful and so beautiful. When you see, you will enjoy it. And somewhere there will be some planets which is called Ramyak Dweep. And you know, NASA people, sometimes they discovered something in the cosmos. They said it is about 56 1,000 times greater than our solar system, whole solar system, including all these planets and subplanets. 56,000 times more spacious, and it is full of alcohol only. We have heard some stories from the epics, Puranas, that there is some Sura Samudra, there is some ocean of alcohol, and that the NASA people has found out. It is there. It is not just imagined. Of course, everything is imagination. But physically, relatively, it is there, found by NASA people. And why there is so much fight among the drunkards on the earth plane, I don't know. NASA people can put some pipeline from there to earth so that there will be plenty of alcohol here. They will do someday. This is how Vasuki and other serpents, they are from different planet. Moreover, Arjuna explains, Anek bahu daravaktra netram pasyami tvam sarvato nantarupam nantam namadhyam na punastavadim pasyami visvesvara visvarupam. I see thee of boundless forms. There is no bound, no boundary. On every side, 360 degree, we used to say, 360 degree to the power 360 to the power infinity. In all directions, there is no end to it. Wherever you see, your eyes has to come to a horizon. Beyond that, you cannot see anything. I see thee of boundless forms on every side with many arms, stomachs, mouths, and eyes. Neither the end nor the middle nor also the beginning do I see. Beginningless, endless, in the middle also it is all pervading, so no boundaries. O Lord of the universe, O cosmic form, I see no limits. A thing that is limited by space and time has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But the Lord is omnipresent and eternal. He exists in the three periods of time, past, present, and future, but is not limited by time and space. The truth is unconditional. Therefore, He has neither a beginning, nor middle, nor end. How to imagine? It is beyond imagination even. Arjuna could have this divine vision only with the help of the divine eye bestowed upon him by the Lord. He who has supreme devotion to the Lord and on whom the Lord showers His grace can enjoy this wondrous vision. It is not available to each and every being, because our common people's intellect or the vision is overpowered by names and forms, the Maya, the nature. We cannot penetrate and go to the bottom of this network of Maya. Further he says, Kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha tejorasim sarvato diptimantam pasyami tvam durniriksham samantat udiptan alarkaditim apramayam. I see thee with the diadem, the crown, the club and the discus, a mass of radiance shining everywhere. Very hard to look at, blazing all round like burning fire and the sun, and immeasurable. Even the divine eye is unable to hold it. Because eye means it is limited. Vision means it is limited. And the cosmic form is unlimited. There is no boundaries. It is till the horizon and beyond the horizon. Kiritam is a special ornament for the head, the crown. Arjuna had worshipped the Lord as having a crown, club and discus, and the Lord showed him the same form now. The 400 having four weapons in the 4 hands, and the crown that is always visible by Arjuna, and that is also that limited form also is in unlimited form. I see thee with the diadem, the club and the discus, a mass of radiance shining everywhere. Very hard to look at, blazing all round like burning fire and the sun, and immeasurable. Arjuna had worshipped the Lord as having a crown, club and discus, and the Lord showed him the same form now also. He is in all forms, and he is beyond all forms as the transcendental reality. Who can comprehend his glory? Tejo Rasim, a mass of splendor that cannot be perceived without the inner divine eye of intuition. Aprameyam, immeasurable. Prameyam, measurable, whose limits cannot be fixed. I infer from this vision of thy power of yoga that thou art the imperishable, etc. Aprameyam, you are immeasurable, unimaginable. Tamaksharam paramam veditavyam tamasya vishwasya param nidhanam tamabhyaha sasvata dharma gopta sanatanastam purusho matamame. What I imagine, what I opine, you are the Lord of Lords. Tam aksharam, thou art the imperishable, the Supreme Being. Paramam veditavyam, worthy to be known, worthy to be known, the knowledge to be known. Veditavyam, tamasya vishwasya param nidhanam. Thou art the imperishable, the Supreme Being, worthy to be known. Thou art the great treasure house of this universe. Hiranyagarbha we say. Hiranya means gold, golden womb. All the gems, jewels, all the wealth is there in the womb of the Absolute. Where from it comes? So he is the golden womb, treasure house of this universe. Tameva mata cha pita tameva, tameva vidya cha dravinam tameva. You are my wealth. Thou art the imperishable protector of the eternal dharma. Sasvata dharma gopta tam abhyaha, imperishable. Dharma gopta, you are the protector of the eternal dharma. What is dharma? Dharma is that principle which keeps the harmony in the nature, as well as when it gets disturbed, it keeps it again balanced, and the life of the nature, the cause of the nature, everything is He, holder of the nature is He, so He is the protector of the dharma. Thou art the primal person, I deem, Purusaha, the primal person, the primordial person, the Adi Deva, the first being, the first manifestation. I imagine Vishwasya Nidhanam, treasure house of the universe. So in our limited language, which can express very little, we say the God is director of supermarket. So whatever we need, oh Lord, I want this, I want that. Don't you see my needs? He is the greatest supplier. He is the storekeeper. He is the guardian of, protector of our treasury. We pray God in our, according to our needs. So Arjuna also agrees. He is the treasure house. He is the treasure house of this universe also means abode or refuge or the substratum of this universe. That also is the meaning. It is because of this that All the beings in the universe are preserved and protected. Vishnu, who is all-pervading Vishnu, the word has several different meanings. Who is all-pervading, who is omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, as well as who is the protector, savior, and the holder. All the meanings come out from Vishnu, the one word. He is the protector, he preserves everything, protects everything. So he is called Palan Karta, the savior. He is the inexhaustible source to whom the devotee turns at all times in all situations. Oh Lord, don't you know I am suffering from this incurable disease? Please help me, come to my risk. He will come if you don't depend upon others. If you don't depend upon the doctors and the medicines, then only he comes to your risk. He does come, but only when you depend solely upon him. Deluded indeed are they that ignore this divine treasure house and run after the shadow of the objects of the senses which do not contain even an iota of pleasure. We run after the mundane objects to have little pleasure, which is finished in a moment, so momentary, so transitory. Veditavyam, to be known by the aspirants or seekers of the liberation. Through Shravan, Manan, hearing the scriptures, Manan, reflection, contemplation, and Nididhyasana, meditation. In these three ways, the aspirants ought to know that knowable object, which is really to be known, knowing which after that nothing remains to be known. That means all knowledge. That also indirectly means the self-effulgence. Abhyaya means inexhaustible, unchanging, undying. Sanatanaha tvam, purusaha mato me, tvam abhyaya, Saswata Dharma Gupta, you are eternal protector of the Dharma. Further he says, Anadi Madhyantam Ananta Viriyam Anantavahum Sasisurya Netram Pasyami Tvam Dipta Hutasa Vaktram Swatejasa Vishwamidam Tapantam. I see thee without beginning, middle or end. Again and again he says, I cannot hold this form. Without beginning, without middle or end, infinite in power, of endless arms, the sun and the moon being the eyes, the burning fire thy mouth, heating the whole universe with thy radiance. Anantabahu, having endless arms, this denotes that the multiplicity of his limbs are endless. Anantabahu also indicates all these actions and reactions are his nature only. Movement or non-movement is his nature. Everything is within him. And everywhere, everything is being heated up, being burnt by your effulgence. Dyabhya prithivyo ridamantaram hi. Dyabhya prithivyo ridamantaram hi. Vyaptam tvayekena disascha sarvaha. Drishtva rupamugram tavedam lokatrayam prabhyathitam mahatan. This space between the earth and the heaven, whole cosmos, and all the quarters are filled by thee alone. Having seen this, thy wonderful and terrible form, the three worlds are trembling with fear. O great souled being, Mahatman, Lokatrayam Prabhyathitam, all three worlds are having earthquake, shakings, world war, everywhere only hydrogen bombs. What will happen if all the bombs stored in Russia and America and in other countries' storehouse, if all the bombs will blast at a time, what will happen to this earth? That is also very less. When there is volcano, what happens around that volcano? Everything is terrifically, it is shaken, earthquake also. So this is how all the worlds are terrified by this, your form. Was it really there at the battlefield? When Arjuna saw this, there was earthquake in India, in Kurukshetra. It was for Arjuna only. None others can have this. So it was only for him. He is able to see the whole universe at a time. Not whole universe, innumerable universes at a time, at a glance. So what will happen to him? He himself is shaking with fear. Thee in thy cosmic form. Thee means the space and the quarters. This denotes that the Lord has filled the whole universe of animate and inanimate objects. In order to remove the doubt entertained by Arjuna as to his success, what will happen if I plunge into this battlefield? What will happen to the society? Will I not be the cause for some disorder, disharmony, which will be seen in the society? He had some doubts. So in the very beginning, Arjuna delivered a long speech to Lord Krishna, thinking this poor cowherd boy, what does he know? I am so sensible and I know so many things. The consequence of the battle. And in the end of his lecture, Lord Krishna laughed at him. Pragyabhadasthavasase. You are speaking like some big orator. Huh? You know so many things, you fool. Then he started banging and explaining him to the Arjuna the reality. Arjuna, my dear, what do you think? And now he is able to come to see the cosmic form. It is possible when only Arjuna surrendered to him fully from his core of his heart, mentally, verbally and physically. When he surrendered to his Lord, so the Lord accepted him. That is the last step of our success. Further, Arjuna explains, Amihitvam surasangha visanti kechid bhitaha pranjalayor grinanti swasti tiktva maharsi siddha sangha stuvanti tvam stutibhihi pushkalabhihi. Now he said, Arjuna, what he felt, the whole universe is trembling with fear. Now what will happen? The Lord, He will show the form. He is swallowing everyone. Everybody out of fear is disappearing in his mouth. The manifestation and the dissolution also. Everything he sees at a time, the beginning and the end of the universes, but not of the cosmic form. Amihitvam surasangha visanti. This variety of force of gods, they are entering into your mouth. Kechid vitaha pranjalayor grinanti. Some are out of fear. They are praying thee, O Lord, save us, save us. When the tiger is about to bounce upon you in the dense forest, all alone you are standing before it, what will you do? If you surrender, he will not harm you. This is sin. If you fall at his feet, the tiger, not especially the elephants, if you fold your hands and surrender to the elephant, he will not cause any harm to you. Many times it is experienced, it is proved. Even the ferocious animals, they have that instinct to excuse when you surrender to them. If you fall at the ground, the bears also, they will smell you and get out. They will not do any harm to you. If you only try to harm them, then only they attack you. Even the mad dogs, they will not harm you if you have real love for them, if you embrace them. They cannot do any harm to you. It is proved in many ways by many. Ahimsa pratisthayam tasya samipe vairatyagaha. This is the formula. It is practical, it is true to its 100%. to its highest degree. So all these, out of fear, they are trembling and praying you, "Oh God, save us." Swasti tiktva maharshi siddha sangha. Some the great souls who know you, and they, with folded hands, they are praying you. In that cosmic form, Arjuna is visualizing all these. Stuvanti tvam stutibhi puskalabhi. The Vedas and the great saints and sages with folded hands, they are praying you. Verily into thee enter these hosts of beings. Some extol thee in fear with joined palms, saying, "May it be well." Swastir bhavatu. Bands of great sages and perfected ones praise thee with hymns complete, hymns of Vedas. Puskalabhi. Puskalabhi in a sense or in complete sense. So in this way, Arjuna holds all these forms in the cosmic being. Rudraditya vasavo ye cha sadhyaha. Yes, Puskalavi means complete or well worded praises or praises full of deep meanings. Great sages like Narada and perfected ones like Kapila praise thee with inspiring hymns. We have seen before all these great saints and sages in 10th chapter. Lord says, "I am this among these," in this way. Rudradityaha vasavoje cha sadhyaha vishvesvino marutastvasma pascha gandharvajakhyaha surasiddha sangha vikshante tvam vismitascha sarve. The Rudras, Adityas, we have already seen, discussed everything in 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. He is the Sankara among the Rudras. So all these Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Sadhyas, different kinds of gods. Vishwadevas, the two Ashwins, Marutas, the men and the hosts of celestial singers, Gandharvaha. Gandharva are the kind of gods which are always engaged in music, celestial music and all these, dance, etc. Kinnaras. Siddha Sangha vikshante tvam vismataschaiva sarve. The Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Sadhyas, Vishwadevas, the two Ashwins, Maruts, the men and the hosts of celestial singers, Yakshas, demons and the perfected ones are all looking at thee in great amazement. They are wonderstruck. Sadhyas are the class of gods of whom Brahma is the chief. Sadhyas. Vishwadevas are 10 gods who in Vedic times were considered as protectors of human beings. Vishwadeva. They were called guardians of the world. They were givers of plenty to the human beings. Their names are Kratu, Daksha, Vasu, Satya, Kama, Kala, Dhvani, Rochaka, Adrava and Pururava. They are the Vishwadevas. Prabha. The two Ashwin born of Prabha, light, daughter of Tushta, and the son are the physicians of the gods, Ashwini Kumaras. Rudras, Adityas, Vasus and Marutas. See 10th chapter, we have already discussed. Usmapa, a class of men, they accept the food offered in the Shraddha, anniversary ceremony, or the abskees while it is hot. Usmapa, one who accepts the hot things. Hence they are called Usmapas, some kind of ancestors, Pitris, they are called Usmapas. There are 7 groups of men. Gandharvas are celestial singers such as Ha-ha and Hu-hu, Ha-ha, Hu-hu. And our Pushpadanta also, Ha-ha, Hu-hu. They are the celestial singers. And you know, in Samaveda, they sing like that, ha, they will go up, hoo, they will come down. The singers of Samaveda. In South India we can get somewhere. Ha ha hu hu. Yakshas such as Kubera, the god of wealth. Asuras such as Virochana, perfected ones such as Kapila, the great enlightened souls. In this way, all these he saw in the cosmic form. Rudradityaha vasavo jecha sadhyaha vishvesvino marutascha usmapascha gandharva jakhyaha surasiddha sanghaha vikshante tvam vismitaha eva sarve. Everybody is wonderstruck. Rupam mahate bahuvaktra netram mahabahu bahubahu rupadam. Again and again he is telling same thing. Everywhere you have hands and legs and faces and eyes and everything. Rupam mahate bahuvaktra netram mahabahu bahubahu rupadam bahudaram bahudanshtra karalam Drishtva lokaha prabhyatitas tathaham. The whole universe is terrified by seeing the cosmic form, O Lord. I am also in them. I am not able to hold this form. Having seen thy immeasurable form with many mouths and eyes, O mighty armed, with many arms, things and feet, thighs and feet, with many stomachs, and fearful with many teeth. The worlds are terrified, and so am I. I am also terrified. I cannot hold this anymore. Look on the worlds, all living beings in the world. There is the cause of my fear. Arjuna describes below the nature of the cosmic form which has caused terror in his heart. Why he is terrified? Why all are so afraid of this form? Nobody wants to see the truth. The truth is so terrific. We are enough with lies, with crookedness. We are quite well to do. He is giving the reasons. Nabhasprisam diptam aneka varnam vyaptananam dipta visala netram drishtva tvam prabhyatithantaratma dhritim navindami samancha vishnu. On seeing thee, the cosmic form touching the sky, shining in many colors. Sometimes our NASA people show the cosmos so colorful, so blinking, twinkling just like some our glowworms of many colors. And sometimes we see in the polar systems, due to magnetic transactions, some colorful midnight sun and all these colorful lights. Similarly, NASA people show us the colorful universes. They are so beautiful and so terrific also. On seeing thee, the cosmic form touching the sky, shining in many colors, with mouths wide open, with large fiery eyes, I am terrified at heart and find neither courage nor peace. O Vishnu, Vishnu he addresses all pervading one. Yes. Dhriti also means patience and strength. Sama also means control. Sama is equilibrium and also control. Sama, Dhamma, etc. The vision of the cosmic form has frightened Arjuna considerably. He is unable to hold it anymore. So he will explain his cause for the terrors. Tomorrow we shall see. Dashtra karalani chate mukhani. Oh, terrific mouth. Tomorrow we shall see. Drishti eva kala narasannivhani. Diso na jane na labhe cha sarma. Prasida devesa jagannivasa. Oh Lord, please be kind to me. Withhold this terrific form. I cannot hold it anymore. I am terrified. Tomorrow we shall see it in detail. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasisate. ओम शांति शांति शांति। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। कृष्ण भगवान की जय। गीता माता की जय। हरि ओम।